What luck. I'm going over the hill. Take you with me. We're going to just started to rain. Welcome back and hello to the new subscribers. And yeah, we're running here. Holy frig, is it cold out. Hang on. There. Wipers. Seat belt. Sorry, the window's going to be a little cruddy here, but I don't have my weatherproof case on. So this is today's little video. I'm just going to go over the hill quickly and check to see if the beavers are started to become active again here. And we'll check out all the leaves over the hill. Man, it's cold out. So, look at all the leaves that are on the road now. Got to make sure I don't get stranded with the mower down over the hill here if I take it. But we're just going to go down and check out make sure that the beavers haven't decided to become active. I hate leaving my wagon down here, but there's no place really up at the house there. It just looks like hell. So, yippee-i-o. Beautiful out. Well, I guess we could. You know, imagine you want to watch the wipers. It's freaking cold. 7 degrees today. I just want to check to see how much grass is growing here as well. I didn't bother bringing the chainsaw. Chances are, from the destruction on top of the hill, there might be some stuff blowing down here as well. Oh, there's a nice looking log right there. Oh, it's pretty down in here. So, hopefully, I got to take the dog in Tuesday for grooming. That'd be ice. And I want to pick up my other chainsaw if it's ready. Don't know. And if I remember, I'll pick up a salt block. But they're freaking heavy. They're like 40 pounds, those things. Okay, what's going on here? Perfect. I'll be able to see better on that, and I should drag that out of there. I'm hoping the beavers took off. There's the old wire from before. I should dig that out as well. And it's good to come down here in the fall like this in case some hunters decided to come in from off the property. Of course, we don't want that, do we? I might get, I really got to think about it first on whether I'm going to put red signs up. We've got 3 kinds of signs, I guess, here. There's a green, that means you don't have to ask for permission, just go and hunt. Yellow, you have to ask for permission. And red, you're not going to get any permission. So I've got to think it out whether I want to put any red flags up on the outside of the property. Just pound them up to a tree, because down along this part here off to the right, they've logged it a couple of years ago, and I want to be able to tell people from the distance that don't even bother coming in this way. But it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look like anybody might have been down here. Usually they'll leave garbage behind is what you'll see. Even little bits of, you know, a little bit of paper or something like that. Or there could be an empty shotgun shell. Or, you know, maybe some brass from a, that you might pick up, you know, like you might spot with your eye. Now October is usually this area where I'm at on the Dorn Ridge is the wettest month of the year, and I gotta get down in here too. It's a little wet today, but I want to get down there and start making a trail so that when it starts to grow up, it's easier to maintain. That I could put walk down there with a weed whacker, like how I weed whack the bush up at the house. I can easily go there and just weed whack it down. Like straight ahead here, you can see all that little bush on the side. I want to be able to get rid of that all at once. Oh, there's evidence of something falling off a tree. And other things you can look at too here is that now you can see a little bit into the woods. Although, you know, a moose can go through that like nothing. And I've seen a bear scoot through that too as well. It's pretty hard for us humans to go through that because we're not in the same. We're physically not capable of walking through that at a decent clip. Like you'd shoot a moose in something like that, and as soon as the moose falls down, you've got to go in there. Oh, there's a chicken. You see the chicken in the front of the camera here on the road? He's fluttering. That's a rare sight. That's the first chicken I've seen in maybe a year or two. They also go by they can call them, I call them chickens, but they're also known to be partridge or grouse, and I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to look it up. A spruce grouse, you can kill them with a stick sometimes. Pretty hard to spot. They've been spraying off to the right here, and I don't like that at all, because it can drift over to our property and end up in our trees. Oh, there's another tree I could take too. That's a good sized one. But I don't want to be hauling it all the way back from back here. Oh, you can't see the house yet. You'll be able to, if we can get down here before this, after the leaves are all gone, and the snow hasn't come so I don't get down here and I don't want to get stuck and go through the embarrassment of having to ask somebody to come down here and fish me out. You can see the house from the very back of the property. So that's pretty good. Now where'd this branch come off of? Oh, it came off that tree. I suppose there's enough firewood in here to do me for my days, but I need a quad with a winch, and I've got the snatch block, and I've got the cables or the straps. I wouldn't need too much, and a trailer after I got it out here. There's another dead one right there standing. Boy, some of those bent right over. Huh. Nice. Got to see a chicken. I don't know why they'd want to come out onto the road for, because that's probably a dangerous place, because there's a lot of predators flying around, like owls, hawks. I think I've seen a few eagles here. Those birds aren't noted to being the brightest. There's Gator's World. He's got himself a pet partridge. The friend across the river, he's got a pet partridge. Weird. I guess they can tell at times that you're not a threat. I've had little birds when I was doing a roof one time, shingling it. This little bird decided that he liked landing on my ball hat. It was pretty comical, actually. Well, now. I want to cut down some birch in that, but I'm not going to do it down here. I'm going to get all my wood from up top, and it'll be hard getting the wife outside now that it's getting cold out. We're at 700 feet here. So we've dropped 100 feet, which is roughly 30 meters, we'll say. I'm more familiar with the other system, the English system, Imperial, than I am with the metric, although I know the metric too. But when I was growing up in school, that's when they decided that there's getting to be a little bit of water in there. No, I know. So that's what's left of the beaver dam. There's not no activity down here at all whatsoever. And as long as I think it remains nice and quiet, because they've got that little dam on the other side, and I'll show you right now. You can see the dam down there that holds the water level up to the bottom of the culvert, which there's no noise, so there's no reason for them to come down here and try to dam this thing up again. Not yet. But then, when there starts the spring come and it starts to melt and I still can't get down here unless I want to snowshoe in, and that's a pretty far walk from the house, because by the time the I don't know, probably May 1st, if I'm lucky, the all the snow will be melted in off the road here. Anyway, that's my story. And it's nice to see. Looks like Jim, he sent me a message on Sheepy Hollow on Facebook, which I encourage everybody to go and see, because I put pictures up there as well, because a lot of times I don't have this little video camera with me, and I usually have the my old Samsung Note 3 with me in my pocket for taking pictures. As soon as I get pictures, I'll put them up on the internet on the Facebook site. And I think my Facebook now is tied in with Instagram, so you could probably follow me on there, but I'm not into all the Facebook, or not the Facebook, Instagram and the TikTok and all that kind of stuff. I just don't do that. I'm trying to do a little more, but yes, sir. I've got a lifetime supply of kindling in there. I should go in there. Well, I got to use the kindling I got up at the house first before I go and get myself into a big pile of more kindling. Excellent. Always like it when I get out of the woods and I see the house up atop there. So what we'll do is we'll go home. I'm going to shut the video off after this, call it something about the beavers, and put it up. I've got to go and split some wood and pick up that birch I cut down, and I'm going to eyeball the next tree. I want to get this cord of wood done and stacked it. Then I could maybe try a second cord right away, so that I could start working on next year's supply of wood. And I would imagine the moisture content in these trees are starting to go down bit by bit as well, because of all the leaves starting to fall. All the moisture will end up going down into the ground. And I hope my young fella hurries up and gets over here so we can plant another bit of trees. I have some, where he's brought me over some beech nut and black walnut trees to try. Look at that, it's raining up here, but it's not raining down below. Oh well. There we go. Okay, thanks for coming along. Won't bore you with more splitting today. And y'all have a great day. Let me see here. I would like to learn how to pronounce Marjolie's first name, Epi. That's it. Every time I look at it, it's a tongue twister. I don't know if you have a short version of your name. Would you please tell me? This is a test to see if you watch to the end of the videos as well. And I encourage you guys to join the Facebook page or befriend me on Facebook as it is. And because I can answer you questions and stuff like that there, and you get to see a lot more that you don't see off the camera here. But anyways, you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. There's a little bonus footage. I got myself a little extra busy here. There's the boys. They've got a good life. Nick, don't forget about your trees so we can get them planted before the ground's frozen solid. Okay, so what we got going on here? Look at all the wood that's in there now. I've cleaned up the side of Lover's Lane, which has been ongoing since we came into the property. It all started with cutting that tree and that tree, and slowly but surely we put all that wood in there. This stuff is massive. This piece here, for example, this big one here, I had to roll it in with the wagon with the lid down. I couldn't get in there otherwise. I finished splitting the last of the poplar and stacked it. Got all the birch out, and that's ready to split. And the reason why I'm doing it is these trees here, these little whatever they are, fir trees, I wanted to get all the those rounds that are in the fireplace right now off the side of here, so that give these things a little bit better of a chance to grow. There's one there, there's another one here, another one here. There's 10 in total. Now what I've got to do is try to get some of this back well on the other side. Oh, look at that. There's another one of those trees growing to be Jesus. So see that tree here? This is the same as this one here that I cut down this spring. And there's another one up there that's growing. So these two were dead for sure. And you can see what happens. Look at when I fell them. It's right into the orchard. Well, Nick, you want the place, get some work done. So that's that. I picked up the bat house that was laying here for the last few years. I need to check the bear claw here. I don't know. You can see the skeleton of the hand. I don't want to lose the claws. How many is there? Oh, there's one. Oh, there's nothing to it. Little meat on it. There's the last one right here. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting these things to be solid. Huh. Oh well. There's three. Interesting. These apples. Freaking cow apples. Scabby looking things. Okay. So I'm going in having a pop right now, and then I gotta help the little woman. And the reason I put all these here was not only to clean up Lover's Lane. I think we got a bunch of boxes to burn, but I don't think this stuff will burn. This isn't really dry wood. This is just gonna lay here until it gets burnt up over time. Anyway, it's done. And time to go in. Okay. So there you go. Another edition of Sheepy Hollow. What do you say, boy? Huh? Does Daddy gotta come in here and fix that up today? Nope. Break time.